Hello again, Chris Lee of Southeastern 16, joined by my friend and co-host Brian Edwards as we preview Florida's road trip to Miami, red hot Miami, that is. Miami is a 7.5-point favorite on FanDuel is of Monday afternoon with the 51.5 over-under, Brian, correct?
Correct. Minus 114 price on Miami at the 7.5. And if you're taking Florida plus 7.5, you have a minus 106 price. If you like the Gators to win outright, that is plus 230. I'll share a couple of prop bets with you. Carson Beck to have 275 plus passing yards is plus 130. If you want to go 300 plus, that is plus 210. DJ Lagway, 225 passing yards is even money. 250 is plus 168. And I'm looking for DJ Lagway's interceptions because that might be
Wow.
something that gamblers are interested in, but I don't see it. I just see passing touchdowns.
Yeah, those right there tell you how each team's season is gone. Miami right now has one of the best resumes in the country, 3 games in, having beaten Notre Dame, and just a demolition of a South Florida team that, of course, the week before had beaten Florida in Gainesville. So you have that. And then on the other hand, you have Florida, which I maintain is talented, but cannot get out of its own way. And just, I don't know what's going on with this team.
And bad injury news today. Caleb Banks, who had missed the first 2 and came back the other night, re-injured. His foot is definitely out this week and sounds like he might be out for a while. And I had been optimistic. I think we did our video previewing Florida and LSU. I believe we did it on Monday. And I was optimistic Dallas Wilson might be back, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be back this week either. And I'm guessing Texas, after the open date, is probably the best or the most optimistic forecast for when Dallas Wilson will be back. When he is back, I think he's going to be an instant impact at the wide receiver position. But in terms of what is going on with Florida, well, it was Lagway's 10th career start, but it was his first road start somehow. He started 5 games at home last year and then neutral for Tulane and for Georgia, and then 2 home games to start the year. And, when you have a young quarterback making his first career road start, you don't make him drop back and throw it 49 times, especially in a game that was never really out of reach. It was a 2-possession game, mid fourth quarter, but there was never any point to abandon the running game, and Florida only ran it 27 times. But, it was even worse because Lagway ran it 9 of those 27 times, and I doubt more than 1 or 2 were designed runs. So really, you're dropping him back to pass 55 plus times, twice as much as you're running the ball. So that's not good. But Florida, it doesn't matter. Well, they lost 20-10, but they out first downed LSU 23-10. They out yarded them 366 to 322, and time of possession was 37-46 to 22-14. There were still a lot of penalties, and an 87-yard touchdown pass got called back because of a penalty, although I thought that was a very iffy call. Did you see that? What did you think of that call, if you saw it?
I didn't see that one, but I did. I think I saw the tail end of it. Like, it was a crazy night Saturday, right, with all the games. But, here's the thing. Florida's hitting all the bingo spots on the card of how to lose ball games, between bad luck, bad execution, bad discipline. Fill in the blank, whatever you want to put out there, they are finding ways.
Yeah, -4 turnover margin. You're not winning on the road in the SEC when you're in 5 interceptions. That's not cutting it, especially not on the road against a big time team.
Yeah, and still here was this team with a chance to win in that spot, which points to the talent. DJ Lagway can't play worse. No. The lines of scrimmage, I don't think, can be worse with the talent there, although the Banks news isn't helping. No. I still maintain this is a talented team, but it's just, again, it's what they're doing. And I guess it starts with DJ Lagway. Everybody expected him to take that step up, but I think the issue is the turnovers, which were an issue last year. I don't know if the guy's hurt, just having a sophomore slump or what, but that's got to be task number one if Florida is going to put up a fight down in Miami.
Absolutely. He has to play much better, and you got to wonder where his head's at after, such a disastrous performance. Hopefully, his head's in the right place. If not, there's a true freshman, Tramel Jones, who's probably too young to be nervous. And he played fantastic, albeit against Long Island. In week one, but he played most of the second half and had fantastic stats. But the one thing here is the Gators, the defense had been horrible the entire Billy Napier tenure and those last 2 years under Mullen with Todd Grantham. Finally, we're playing good defense, only giving up 12.7 points per game. That ranks 26th in the nation in scoring D, and there was the pick six, so the defense really didn't give that up. So the defense is playing well right now. They had, I believe I read 10 3-and-outs on LSU, and LSU had 10 first downs, but they got 5 on the same drive. So the defense is keeping them into games. Don't turn the ball over. Maybe run the ball more, and hopefully Florida can hang in this weekend. I will give you some underdog stats on Florida. Under Napier, 6-4 against the spread as a road dog, but Napier overall as a road dog in his career, 14-7-1 against the spread and 26-15-1 against the spread as a dog of any sort, home, away, neutral. And Cristobal as a home favorite is 8-10 against the spread at Miami.
Let's talk Miami for a bit because, again, they've had a great season. Feels like the Carson Beck transfer from Georgia was one of those that really worked out for both programs. He's way up on the Heisman list. The numbers for him have just been eye-popping so far. He's completing 79% of his throws, 7 touchdowns, 2 picks, 812 yards. They've got a running game with Mark Fletcher Jr., who's an NFL prospect. He's averaging 6.5 a pop and catches a few balls. They've got NFL dudes, first-round dudes, and Reuben Bain on the edge, and Francis Mauigoa. I'm sure I botched the name, but I know who he is. He's a potential top 10 overall pick in the coming draft. I know they got more than that. This is a team that's talented, which has been the case for Miami before, but it's one that's starting to back it up with its play on the field too.
Yep, it sure is. And I know Notre Dame is 0-2, but that's still a very good win. I mean, Notre Dame's just lost 2 heartbreakers against 2 top 10 teams. Let's don't act like Notre Dame's not going to still have a really good season. And I know you were talking more on the defensive side of the ball there toward the end, but I want to mention another guy because he's a true freshman. Malachi Toney, wide receiver, 18 receptions, 228 yards and 1 touchdown, and the LSU transfer CJ Daniels, 14 receptions for 175 and 2 touchdowns. But like you said, I mean, they're clicking right now. They're clicking on all cylinders, and they're fired up for this rivalry game. There is the revenge angle for Florida because they did get humiliated in Gainesville last year, as that was just a straight up beatdown from start to finish. But yeah, Miami looking really good on both sides of the ball right now and are justifiably favored by more than a touchdown.
Yeah, Beck's averaging 9.9 a pass. As a team, they're averaging 5.2 a rush. The defense has been great. Just an all-around really good team, and a team that obviously would be in the playoffs if you made the selections today. All right, Brian, let's get into picks in just a minute. Before we do, we are brought to you by GameTimeSidekicks.com, officially licensed stainless steel drinkware, all SEC schools, 350 other universities, stainless steel sippy cups, tumblers, 40-ounce bottles, and shaker cups. SE16 gets you 20% off your entire order at Game Time Sidekicks. Rockform makes the world's strongest magnetic phone case. Extreme protection, super strong magnets, rock lock secure mounting. September is the busiest month of the year with the new iPhone release. SEC 25 for 25% off your order at Rockform, ROKFORM.com. Also, Hovey Dry Goods. Hey, look for no further than Hovey Dry Goods for your new favorite hat because, man, they got some cool stuff. High quality headwear. great fit, unique designs, and the Bad Beat Team of the Week. There's a promo code for the team that caught the bad week. This week, it is South Carolina, which lost the North Sellers for half the Vanderbilt game, and who knows, maybe beyond. USC will get you 15% off your order at HovieDryGoods.com. That is HOVI drygoods.com. All right, picks. I'll give you first crack at it here.
Miami has won 9 in a row at home, and they will make it 10 on Saturday night against the Gators. I don't really have a score for you, and I don't even know who's going to cover, but I know the Canes will prevail, and the Gators will fall to 16-22 versus FBS opponents during the disastrous Billy Napier tenure.
That summary just kind of tells the story, doesn't it? Like we could just leave it at there, and that's your Florida Gators for 2020. Look, I think there's better football in here for Florida. I think I've thought it before, then I didn't think it, then they delivered. So maybe there's your good omen. But yeah, I mean, Miami's just really good. I think this is a potential national title contending team. They have backed it up on the field. And by the way, whoever it's your collective, Miami, got my phone number last year when I picked against you in this game and put me on your list. After every Miami win, I get a text from Miami's collective asking me to donate money. I don't know how you got my number, but whoever did it, that's some good work. Hats off. It cracked me up. So anyway, maybe I will donate to the Canes collective one day, but probably not. And anyway, yeah, I just can't go Florida in this spot. They just find a way right now. I mean, what I would not be, I'm like, it would be the most Billy Napier thing to go and win this game at the same time.
I'm thinking it's going to be more Billy Napier to get blown out here, not get fired after the open date, beat Texas, and then go to A&M and win. That would be even the more Billy Napier thing to do. Get blown out and embarrassed, somehow not get fired Sunday morning, come back from the open date, beat Texas, which I think is still very much in play to beat Texas, regardless of what happens this Saturday, and then beat A&M and be sitting at 2-1 in the SEC.
By the way, guys, I'm sorry. I know you want to fire your coach. You can't do it right now.
Oh, I don't think
you can't open the portal door like Virginia Tech and UCLA did. That just didn't feel smart to me.
Yeah, no, I don't. Now, they could during the open date ahead of the Georgia game, just in the sense of let's don't give him a chance to beat Georgia, beat Ole Miss, beat Tennessee and FSU, and retain his job. And he gets off to let's say we lose to Texas and A&M. I mean, they could lose to Mississippi State at home too. I mean, who knows?
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Florida Gators. We'll be here to talk about them, whatever happens on Saturday afternoon. So tune into the channel, hit the like button. That helps our analytics enable your notifications so you see that. For Brian Edwards, I'm Chris Lee. God bless you. Thank you for watching Southeastern 16, presented by FanDuel.